Hi guys, it's Mitch Abiero for Project Fmile, and we are back with another video. So the setup is slightly different. This is the only place with good lighting, and yeah. So today's topic is I'd say slightly related to mental health, but not exactly a mental health disorder or something of the sort. So today we're basically talking about when things do not go your way. With this topic, I am going to give a story time because Yani this year has just been like whoa on me, like whoa. So let's start. So and 2018 was a really good year for me, and I was like, yo, 2019 is gonna be lit, it's gonna be better. That meant I was working hard, making sure that the things I wanted to be better in 2019 were going to be better. So this included applying for programs and programs that I really wanted to attend, and yeah, I I applied to a lot of programs. So the one that I was really most excited about was Harvard MUN. I I'm into diplomatic things, so getting into Harvard MUN was such a big deal for me, and I got my first committee of choice. This is not to brag or something, so yeah, I got my first committee of choice, and that was the formation of the Organization of African Unity in 1962, and I was going to represent Morocco. Now, your girl was excited because A, it's Harvard, B, I'm going to Boston, and I'm going to see, we're going to have tours of Harvard University itself. Now, I haven't decided what colleges I'd like to apply to, but I mean, I was, whoa, yo, it's Harvard. So I was really psyched up, but life had other plans for me. So, sadly, I wasn't able to go for Harvard MUN. It was costly. It was costly money. So yeah, that's stung like hell not being able to go for Harvard MUN. And I remember the dates were 25th to 29th of January, beginning of this year. So all those dates, I was really sad. Like I was extremely down. I wasn't talking to people. I was just sad and I was crying and I felt really bad about the fact. And here's the thing, they kept on sending me updates of day one, have this is what is happening during Harvard MUN, day two, and that stung. It really stung my soul. The other program that I was really excited about was London International Youth Science Forum. So yes, here's the thing, I love science, and I really wanted to go for London International Youth Science Forum because it was going to be something really educative for me, and it has an impact in terms of my future career. So I was really happy about that when I got accepted, when I got the email that I've been accepted. So yeah, it is going to be at Imperial College London, which is like the 8th best university in the world and one of the best universities in the UK. I would say its costs weren't that bad, but it was still high. And yeah, I was really excited about that. It was supposed to happen from July 25th. It was 2 weeks, see, 2 weeks, but again, I'm not going. So yeah, and then the third one. In fact, I've taken so many L's this year, I don't even know. The third one. So beginning of January, I did apply for Yale Young African Scholars. I'm African, A, B, it's Yale Young African Scholars, and I felt I would learn a lot during my if I was to be accepted to go. So yeah, I was really excited when applying. I put in effort into my application, made sure I read them, and to me they sounded really good. Of course they were going to sound good to me. I didn't have anyone else like look through my essays for me, but yeah, I still submitted them. So in April, I got feedback and I was in the wait list. And I will not lie, I was really disappointed that I was in the wait list. I haven't gotten any feedback from them, so I don't think I will be going for young African scholars, and that stung like hell because these are things that meant a lot to me. Now, what just put salt into my injury, just it was painful, was when guys were going for okay, this is, I will not mention the name of the competition, but basically my former schoolmates were going for a competition in Nairobi, and they were posting it all over their Insta stories and whatnot. Now, of course, I was really proud of them when they're winning medals and trophies and running probably the best high school, and I was really happy for them. But the thing is, I saw a girl who I did not exactly get along with win some medals, and it kind of reminded me like, wow, Michelle, you haven't achieved anything with your life, and here she is achieving something in her life. And I just went into this period of like, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm mad that I'm not achieving the things that I want to achieve. And it was a period of sadness because I remember, I'm like, Michelle, I've put in so much effort into so many things that I really want to do and I care for, but I'm not getting them. I'm remembering I had Oxford Global Summit for young leaders that was supposed to be in Portugal. I didn't go. I also had Rome MUN. So MUN basically stands for Model United Nations, and I didn't go, and I felt so awful about it. And I kept on comparing myself to like my former classmates, my former schoolmates, and I'm like, Michelle, what are you doing with your life? Like, there's nothing tangible I'd say I've done with my life this year. And I was like, it really hurt me. I felt like the world was, just against me. And I wish I was like a bit enthusiastic about it, because it wasn't like, oh, last night took an L but tonight I bounced back. I was like, I took that L and I was done. I didn't want any more of it. And I remember finally at around English is not frozen, but anyway, in May, I did write a post, and it was called Go On. So it was basically talking about how these 4 months have not been my months or like great, but just go on despite. And like, apart from things not going my way, my social life was my life is a. And the worst thing I encountered ever was cyberbullying, which is new to me because I'm not a famous person, I'm not a public figure, so I don't expect to get cyberbullied, because I feel like Michabiero, does anyone even know who that is? And it was so strange, it was weird, let's just put it like that. And I was like, okay, this is new, and things just did not seem to be working out at the moment. I was like, I honestly don't know what's going on. Put it like that. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what to feel. I was mad. I was angry. I was all. So the question is, what do you do when things are not going your way? Because not every time life is like this fairy tale where everything is going your way, where you're having everything you wanted. So the first thing I had to do was stop comparing myself. Like, don't compare yourself to your age mates or your peers because they're achieving A, B, C, D and you're not. Please do not. This thing is so toxic it's so toxic to you. Please do not compare yourself. Secondly, think of all the things that have gone your way. Think of all the accomplishments you've made. For example, I did not go for Harvard MUN, but I did go for EAMUN, which is basically East Africa Model United Nations, and I won an award. So that is something to be proud of, that I actually did this. So as I was saying, basically think of all the things that have actually gone your way. Thirdly, yes, these things have not gone your way. Like, let's say I'm not going for London International Youth Science Forum, but it's already done. I can't go. So the thing is for me to create like a platform or something similar to it. I could take part in science competitions. I could do something else in line with that, instead of wallowing in myself, or like wallowing in self-pity and just going like, oh my god, I didn't do ABCD and it sucks and all that. So it's basically a matter of trying to be positive when things are not going your way, and you will get through it, and you will also have that period in your life when things are going your way. So don't worry, Fmilers, things are going to get better. So yeah, that's it for today from us. Follow us on our social media platforms at Project Fmile on Twitter and Instagram. Like, share, subscribe.